Alright, welcome back, Ponderers, to a special episode. Tonight we got a guest. We got Amanda.
Hello.
Yes. All right. So I'm Lauren.
I'm Joe.
And of course, we are here with our special guest, Amanda, for Disney Princess Beatdown Ball.
Yeah, this one. So, side note, this isn't the exact pitch that I had to Lauren. The first pitch was a Marvel
That's
Beatdown
true.
Brawl.
That's true.
And I've been excited and wanting to do this for a long time. So, we got a tournament-style beatdown ball for all you to enjoy, us argue over. Which princess is going to come out on top?
Yeah, this is one of the original ideas of the podcast, is to see if we take a franchise and put people up head to head against each other, who comes out on top.
Yeah, 16
normally it
after.
would be a brawl. For us and our princesses, it's going to be a ball. We're going to see who comes out. But yes, and we figured that our perfect guest was going to be Amanda.
Hi.
She has a lot of good knowledge on our original Disney's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Spends enough time in the kid realm. You're good in the Disney movies. You've got a lot of that going on. All right, I do want to bring us in though, just for fun. I want to get a little taste. So, can you give me what are a few of your desert island movies? If you were to pick 2 or 3, what would they be?
Okay. So, I feel like whenever it's on, I do end up watching it. I've seen it a million times, and it's just on in the background frequently. Forrest Gump.
Oh, good choice.
It's just
Endless
there.
rewatchability.
It's
so
just
good.
there in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would have to say, perhaps Old School.
Nice.
There's
okay.
a lot of good one-liners on there that apply to life day in and day out. And again, if it's on, it's just in the background frequently.
Perfect.
Yeah, those would probably be. A third is kind of hard to pick.
But if those two, exactly.
Yeah,
So there you go.
if
Get a
those two
little
were
bit.
my only choices, I could live a happy life.
You'd be fine.
Yeah.
You could take a chill on the island. All right, good to know. Good to know.
Yes.
Exactly. Just a little idea of what your taste
Yes.
is like. Yeah, we want to see where you're at.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So we're going to start off.
Yep. So we're going to start off on the left side of the bracket here for the Old School. Before the episode, we randomly chose our princesses.
Yeah, this is going to be a behind the scenes video. You guys can find it anywhere. So we got our Old School and our New School. Disney is broken up by a few different classes of animation for its princesses.
Mhm.
And we're finding an odd-ish dividing line.
Yeah.
But we're doing our best as we can here. And so, yeah, we've got the originals, the OGs.
Yeah. So the OGs, we went from Sleeping Beauty, I think was 1935 or
Yeah,
45?
something like that. Exactly.
Somewhere.
30. Yeah, she's way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
First
it went from
animations.
there
Mhm.
to I believe was Pocahontas was 98, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. 96. And then
96.
we divide over to Mulan.
And I wanted Mulan in the Old School, but she ended up being after Pocahontas, so she ended up in the New School.
It just works out like that.
It wasn't where I wanted it, but it is what it is.
All right,
And
perfect.
since Disney bought Star Wars, Princess Leia has made the cut.
We
She-
have thrown Princess Leia in. Exactly. We decided that she qualifies as a Disney princess now. She is owned by Disney. We love her too much. We can't leave her off the list. That's not going to happen. So
No.
here she is. All right. So you're on that side. Amanda,
Yeah.
I'm going to have you take us in. What is our first matchup?
Ariel, Snow White.
Ariel versus Snow White, guys. Ariel
One lives
versus
under
Snow
the
White.
sea, one falls asleep. So let's see what happens.
I feel like
When we
Amanda
argue
has
these
strong
out.
views coming in.
Yeah.
One has magical sea powers, the other one is sleepy. So,
Yes.
guys, that's where we're at.
One eats a poison apple.
Yes.
All right, so let's break it down. Ariel versus Snow White. Pros?
Ariel, she can swim.
Yes.
She can walk.
Yeah. Well,
Well, kind of.
under certain
Well,
circumstances.
Yes.
then she can't talk if she's walking.
Walk, but can't talk.
Same thing. She can sing when she can swim.
That's true.
But
Exactly.
she can't talk if she can walk.
Right. So we do have a combination of
Yeah.
voice and movement issues here.
Yes.
Could be a factor.
So, you know,
I mean, if we go into her, she's got a seagull that'll help her out. She
And a
has a crab and flounder.
So we're making a play, guys, for animal friends here.
Yeah.
All right. I'm seeing a strong. Okay. I want to point out Snow White has her animal friends.
Mhm.
Do you watch her sing a merry little cleaning song, and then
Yeah.
they show up
yeah.
and they clean the entire cabin for her? I have yet to sing to a bunch of birds and squirrels and have them do shit for me. So I
And-
gotta say, guys, she's got some animal powers of her own.
Not only
She
that,
does.
but she has 7 dwarfs
Dwarfs.
to back her up.
Right?
Yes.
She's got a small army.
And
I mean-
she can manage all their various personalities, which are
Right.
so varied from happy to grumpy, sleepy, that just being able to manage all those different personalities.
Solid HR skills, guys. Solid
I mean,
HR skills.
Yeah, she would be an HR rep for sure.
Ariel alienates the other mermaids. They don't like her vibe. Okay, it's like that could be a problem here.
She's very independent.
I don't know. I know. Yeah. Okay. So if we're seeing them go up head to head, if we're watching Ariel and Snow White come together, who do we think wins? Now, I want to clarify for our listeners / viewers at home. Are we talking about a ball or a brawl? Do we need them to win in a game of Princess Off? Or do they need to be able to take each other out on a battlefield? What are we looking for?
See, I'm going battlefield. We're gonna
Doesn't
duke
surprise
it out.
It does not surprise
Does
me.
not
that's
surprise
me.
me.
Right? Does not surprise
No.
me. What do we think is our criteria? What are we looking for?
Well,
The ultimate princess or the ultimate all-around character? What do we want?
I think the ultimate all-around character.
Okay, I think
Because
so too.
as we get into the new schools, some have some mystical
Mhm.
powers themselves. They don't have to rely on a fairy godmother,
Right?
their sidekick, animal friend.
We've got a lot of factors.
So yeah, I think the all-around.
Okay, so we're looking
character.
at all around. So we have brought Ariel and all that she brings. Okay, so she might be able to be water efficient. She might be able to be land efficient. She's got fish friend. She's got an air friend. She's got sometimes no voice. And then we have Snow White. We have an army of animals. We have a bunch of dwarves. We have a witch or a queen that's out for our heart all
Yep.
the time. Okay,
Mhm.
and we also seem to have a lot of naive believability because we totally didn't think that was a problem until the last minute.
Sure.
So, who do we think wins this fight?
I think Ariel.
Okay.
Because the minute Snow White falls asleep, she just can't do it.
Right.
Even with all the help and support of all her dwarfs, her forest animals,
Nothing happened.
So
Right.
she's
Has-
too
she
naive that
has
she's
to
gonna get
wait
taken out. Is
for
what
the
you're saying?
prince.
The best they could do was put her in a box. At least Ariel is still, worst case scenario, I've
She
got her
was
flopping
able-
on a beach. She could still get herself back into the water.
She figured out how to be diverse in a completely different environment.
That's true. We do, exactly. But I mean, Snow White does the same thing. When we put her in a little but she has the support. She already has a pre-existing infrastructure. Literally, Ariel's pulling herself up on a beach.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
you know what?
I think that is what puts Ariel ahead.
Right? She's
That diversity of just going into the complete unknown on land from
Right.
the sea that she's known her whole life.
my girl teaches herself how to walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we going with?
I think Ariel.
I like it.
takes
I
this
think
one.
Ariel takes the first round. All right, Ariel moves
So we're
around.
doing like a
Guys.
2/3 vote moves on, is what we're saying.
Apparently, because
Apparently.
Because I didn't
have
even cast a
decided.
vote yet, and
We will also include your vote out of kindness. Joe, would you like to vote?
I'm just gonna go Snow White at this one.
He's wrong.
Just
It's
because
Ariel.
I
It's
enjoyed
Ariel.
the Seven Doors. I'm sorry.
Okay, we like the
You
Seven Doors.
are the
And
Seven
if
Dwarfs.
this was if this was a sidekick competition, we'd be having a different
That's true.
discussion.
Yeah.
But it's not. Snow White doesn't make it. All right, so guys, that's gonna bring us
So-
to our next round.
We're gonna go now to the new school,
Yes.
and this one's gonna be a tough one because we have Princess Elsa versus
Yeah.
Rapunzel.
We do. We have Elsa versus Rapunzel. Technically, I'm going to throw out each of these ladies has a magical power.
They
Okay. One of them is a snow power. We control ice, snow, cold conditions,
Yeah.
really kind of any kind of winter situation. The other one is more hair based, so
Yeah, but
not as
I
useful,
do
but
like
it's there.
It
She
is.
got it.
do. Her animal sidekick though, the
Ah.
little iguana guy.
Pasquale,
Yes.
the little iguana. He's amazing. I know we do like that. She's also
I mean-
super handy with a frying pan.
Just being
Yeah.
able to control the winter weather, I mean, is always going to put her ahead in my book. Being
Okay.
a winter weather lover.
I was gonna say we have a bias here. Amanda
You
is
do
a
have a
snow
big bias.
person. She is a skier. She likes her winter sports. I am a beach person. So Elsa's power for me is a constant. Okay, but can you put your gloves on? Can you
But-
put your gloves on? I
but
don't
hold
hate
on a
this anymore.
second. If it wasn't for Elsa, we
Mhm.
wouldn't have one of the best characters in Disney.
Olaf.
Olaf. I know she does give birth
Yeah.
to Olaf. We do like that.
If it wasn't for her, Olaf wouldn't be here.
We also have one of the most iconic songs within Disney canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
And let it go.
that's a game changer. It is.
It's-
And voice painting is who I love. I will.
Yes.
There's a lot of power there. Okay,
Yes.
cool. I'm also gonna throw out. It's gonna be controversial here for some of our people. I do believe that Elsa's probably on Team Gay. Okay, I think that she's got a little bit of that vibe. There's a
Okay.
little bit of a
I
whole.
mean,
I got to figure out who I am. I got to figure out how to embrace myself in this world. I've been told not to be. So I think that she's gonna get some points from me there. We do have the fight against Mother Gothel. We've got a lot of psychological torment and trauma. Oh, but I think if it comes down to a fight, yeah, guys, Elsa. I think it is Elsa.
I think she's a little more scrappy
Right,
when she
okay.
comes down to it.
So we're back into fighting now?
My girl.
Well, no, just in general.
If I'm going to put him in a ballroom too, Elsa has been trained from the beginning on how to handle a court situation. She
Yeah.
understands her diplomacy. She knows how to like talk to foreign dignitaries. This girl
Was locked in a tower.
has been locked in a tower.
Yeah,
She's talked to
she
one
doesn't-
person and she's made friends with a lizard.
She doesn't know how to interact with people.
She hits him with a frying pan a lot. Strong with it, not a great social skill. So I think that long term,
Okay.
probably it.
That could
Yes.
totally work then.
All right.
All
So
right.
it's going to bring us back to old school.
We're going back old school. We have Princess Aurora versus Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Now this one, hands down,
I,
I already have my vote,
I was going to
but
say,
we'll discuss it.
we want to talk about unfair matchups.
Yeah,
so
this
I
one's-
have not watched Star Wars.
Yes.
See, we knew this was coming.
So,
I knew this was coming. I could feel it in my soul.
However, considering Star Wars is in the future and the technology,
Actually, it was from a long, long time ago in the galaxy
Well,
far, far away.
but the,
So technically, it's the past.
but just go with me on this one.
Just pretend.
The,
The
tech-
spaceships.
the technology
Mhm,
is so futuristic and everything that I think Leia would have all of those resources
Mhm,
in her arsenal
mhm.
to between transportation,
Absolutely.
just life necessities,
Yes.
access to stuff like that, and
For sure.
then of course Luke Skywalker at her disposal. I mean,
Exactly. So again, we have a situation here where even if I look at the teams backing them up,
mhm.
Sleeping Beauty, she's got her little fairy
She's got
godmothers.
her
Okay,
fairies.
they're shooting off magic in the woods. They get caught by a crow, guys. They can't be that stealth, that undercover. Leia's got these two droids. They're sneaking through the entire empire. Nobody's finding them in their secret messages.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that she's winning that one out. We have force powers.
Yeah.
Done. And then we have an inherent diplomacy. Leia is a princess. She is a diplomat long before we enter into her special abilities. She knows how to walk into a room, assess the problem, and come up with a solution. Okay? Sleeping Beauty has been kept alone in a cabin by these three old ladies. All she knows how to do is, she can negotiate three old ladies. So it's not like no negotiating skill.
Yeah, I mean, negotiating with old ladies, they can be stubborn.
Right?
Very
That would be a
stubborn.
problem. But do I think that she's coming out on top?
No,
No. And again, we've mentioned the sleepiness is a problem.
it is.
Comes in spades. All right. So
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure,
Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, they both have that going against them.
right? Girls, it's sleepover time, but not
Yeah.
ball time. We're not doing that. So yeah, we feeling conclusive, Leia.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
That was my choice from the beginning. I
Thank
didn't really have to argue this one.
Thank you. There was no moment where she wasn't doing it. She wasn't doing it. All right, we're gonna come back over. Ooh, Battle of the
Let's go
Ends.
back a little bit. There
We
you
got
There you go.
the Merida versus Moana.
See, this one's tough because in Brave, you see how tough Merida is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So this is an interesting one where we have two capable ladies coming up against each other
Yeah.
here, okay? Merida can ride a horse,
Yeah.
knows how to fire a bow, literally saves her own kingdom, rewrites her own destiny, stops a witch's curse,
Yep.
manages to fix her mother from bear situation, fights a bear. But Moana does have ocean powers, guys.
Yes.
Ocean powers.
If we're going back into the second movie, technically she becomes a demigod. I'm just saying.
We do increase from princess to demigod status.
Yes,
I'm just
she
saying.
There
becomes
is.
a level of immortal with that transition.
Now that's a serious consideration. Let's do
Yeah.
that. But in terms of her demigod powers, what does she have? What is she capable of herself? What does she do with
Moana
that power?
herself, other than sailing, and she did go up against a demigod to get him to side with her.
Now she does. She has battled some baddies. If I'm looking at who we go up against, now I'm not going to say that fighting a grizzly is not impressive.
Oh, no,
okay?
That's
Merida.
impressive.
All day long. Yes, you did. You went down into the hole. You fought Mordu. I like the entire situation. But Moana she's taking on some baddies. in her
She
entire
also-
realm.
Yeah.
Fought a giant hermit crab.
Yeah.
And I can't remember his name.
Um,
And And
to have
she
a toe
has
up.
a rooster.
That's-
She has a rooster as a friend.
Right, we do. We got a little
Yeah.
hey up in
Yeah.
there. Exactly.
I mean,
Although
who
Merida's
doesn't?
horse bond.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a girl with a horse. A lot of these are horse girlies. I do like that.
Yes. Well, also the time period that all these stories are told. How
Yeah.
many of these are cars existing for?
Well, how
Leia.
many
Leia.
can we drive a vehicle for?
So they're
I mean,
all
to be
gonna have
honest,
some
technically,
sort of
it just would have
horse.
been an old school car.
Yes.
But my girl here could have had a car
Could've.
too. Could have
I
had a car.
There's no real cars in
in any.
Star Wars. I'm just saying.
We got vehicles.
Well,
I like the
They
vibe.
have
Yeah.
the vehicles,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
We got the vehicles.
They're,
Yes.
they're hovercrafts and speeders. But
I do, exactly.
Yes.
So exactly. In
A
terms of our
mechanical
travel, yes.
travel device.
We do. We have the boats. We have big travel exploration. We do have all of ocean powers as opposed to, I'm kind of cursing my family half the time. I think my vote is for Moana. I think I vote Moana.
I'm down with that one.
I can agree with that.
All right, guys. Moana
That
is
was
who
a tough
advances
choice
to our
because-
next round.
mean-
Merida is pretty.
I know. Let's give a
Impressive.
shout out because exactly, just
Yeah.
Merida going through the target practice.
I mean, also Moana got the sequel. So
Exactly. If you get a sequel, that counts for something.
yeah,
Which means Leia, ton of movies.
Yeah.
Ton of movies. My girl is just streaming ahead. in
and
terms of
then
sequels.
Elsa when we get
Oh, I
She
know.
had
back over
Right?
there.
Doing well.
yes. All right.
All right, so now we're back to old school. We got Pocahontas versus Cinderella.
All right.
Now,
I'll let somebody else talk because I'm already done.
So I'm gonna say I love Cinderella, but Pocahontas is gonna have my vote in this one. And as much as Cinderella with her fairy godmother, putting up with her evil stepmother and stepsisters, all her little mice friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting up with Lucifer. Come on. I give her
right?
I give her a lot of credit. However, you do know if her fairy godmother wasn't there,
Hadn't shown up.
hadn't shown up,
Thank you.
this stuff would not have happened.
Thank you.
Pocahontas,
Yep.
she's a strong,
Changing her own destiny.
creating her own destiny,
Like
correct, adapting to the newcomers, trying to create that new world with them,
Yeah.
being able to recognize the land and environment and
Completely.
yeah,
Completely.
yes.
And we still have our animal companions. We
Yes.
have a little raccoon buddy.
who
We've got a little hummingbird.
who wouldn't
Yeah.
love that friendship?
Thank you.
Yes.
A little mischievous raccoon.
you know
Yeah.
how bad I
Little
want a
pranks.
pet raccoon? It's not even funny.
That
Yes.
seems
He asks
so
me
unfair.
on a very regular basis.
that
best.
seems completely correct for you guys. Yes, I come out the same way every single time. Cinderella, it's great. She's
Yes.
showing up, she's doing what she can do, but essentially what my girl does for herself is lose a shoe.
Yes.
Okay?
And then
She gets a lot of
Prince
help.
Charming goes on his search.
Thank goodness
He
she
goes
was
on-
in the right room at the right time.
Yes, because you know for sure if she had not been there that day when he showed up
Mm-hmm.
and had missed her opportunity, it wasn't happening.
She was going to be scrubbing for us for the rest of her
For
life. Now, if we want to talk about animal companions someday, Jacques and Gus, adorable,
absolutely.
nice, so cute. They're pulling their weight. But
That's a different
different
matchup.
board, guys. Different board.
Different board.
But if I'm looking at the princes themselves, exactly, Pocahontas is out there changing the active course of a destiny for the people. She
Yes.
is looking at what is supposed to be. She's changing history. My woman is on it. All right,
So
she is
depending
on
on
it.
how well this episode does, we will do a.
Yeah, exactly. Animal companion matchup.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say now, if you would like to try to make a strong case for Cinderella, we could entertain that. But I'm pretty sure we're pretty set.
No,
Yeah.
I'm right behind you.
Right,
So
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
send her up.
Pocahontas. She
Moving on
sends.
out. Advancing to the second round.
All right, my friends. Now over here, this is an interesting matchup.
See,
These are
this
two
one's
people I would not have put
super-
together.
Super tough.
We have Mulan and Anna from Frozen. Mulan and Anna from Frozen.
So this one's bothered me because
Mhm.
it's that hard of a decision. Because if you go into it, she went up to like get her sister, and her sister's got magical powers,
Mm-hmm.
and Anna just kept going.
Mhm.
Like, and
Mhm.
she's got no magical powers. Her sister's throwing frozen abilities at her.
Yep.
There's a snow monster, like an abominable snowman that she sends after her, and all sorts of stuff. And then she has to fight who she was gonna marry or whatever.
Yeah, she no hesitation the entire time. I do like this matchup. I think there's something really, really fun about Again, nobody here has magical abilities.
No.
Nope.
These are two people that are still actively trying to change their own destinies, though, that are fighting against the way that things are, that are going, cool, I can shift the world just by my own will,
Yeah.
by
Yes.
who I am. I
Yeah.
like that the entire
Mulan.
time.
And Mulan goes through military training.
She keeps up with all the guys.
Yeah.
She does, as
Well,
she outshines most of the guys.
yes.
Absolutely, she does.
And then on top of it, she saves China from the Hun.
all of
Of
China.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Arendelle is smaller than China,
Uh-huh.
but that's
Yes.
fine. So yeah, I'm gonna make a hard case for my girl Mulan here.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna have to go Milan also.
thank
Even
you.
though she has Sven and
So I'm gonna
Kristoff
say
and all these
Yeah.
she has Mushu.
Mushu.
That's
Okay,
it.
she also has her entire gang of boys out here in this army.
Yeah.
Like
but,
it's one of the
but they don't know who she really
No.
is, which is, to me, a little more impressive because she had to probably try 10 times harder
right. She's not
just
showing
to
up
try
going,
to keep up.
I'm the queen's sister. I'm the princess's sister. Exactly.
Yes.
She's going like secret identity. I
Yes.
can do this, guys. I can do this. Exactly. We have a force of will. Like they're both of them, strong women.
Yeah.
They're shifting the entire world they're in. But there is something about Mulan going awesome. There is no odd that can stop me. There is nothing that will change my course of destiny. I am completely on my own. Enough. I do like that Anna finds her bond with Elsa. But for me, it's Mulan all the way,
Yeah.
right? Mulan.
It's a tough choice, but I would agree.
All right, guys.
Yes.
Mulan makes it. Da-da-da. Our final bracket on the old school.
Oh,
This one is torturous
This
for
one
me.
is
this
hard.
one is
Torturous.
Now, we got Princess Jasmine versus Belle.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
hard.
Childhood Lauren is weeping in a corner. She could never make this decision.
No. This is going to be a hard one, this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have Jasmine. She's got her lion.
Tiger.
Tiger.
Yes, but we have Raja.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Then we also have access to a magic carpet, a
We do.
genie,
We do.
Aladdin in your back pocket.
Yeah,
and
right?
He came off the streets.
My boy's cute. We have an entire kingdom that we're kind of running over here.
And she has a
She
monkey.
She starts off strong.
You
Yeah.
can't forget about
Yes.
Rover.
Yeah,
You
right.
cannot.
Access to a bill.
And then
She
you-
starts off strong.
You also have to consider she was maybe a little kept in the palace for a while,
Yes, we do
but
have
she
that
wasn't
vibe.
like completely locked away.
No, my girl has a rebellious
She's-
spirit. She's sneaking out in the middle of the night.
Mhm.
She's walking through these alleys. She's trying to figure out what the people are about.
Yes.
We like that vibe.
Yes. And then you go to Belle.
Belle, who's out there reading books.
Books.
Yep.
She's finding
She's
her way,
smart.
looking
She's-
for her knowledge. Thank
Yes.
you.
She
Helping her
sacrificed
avenge her
herself
father.
to save her father.
She did.
She fights off a pack of wolves,
Yeah.
my guys, but she's just like, cool, if I have to do this on my own, I will do it.
She seeks shelter in this castle that appears to be somewhat abandoned, neglected.
Thank you. She doesn't freak out when the furniture starts talking to her. She
No.
manages to hold it together.
She becomes friends with the teacups in China.
Guys, she has Philippe the horse. I love Philippe.
The candlesticks.
And a huge factor for me, all she wants in the world. Belle's perfect environment is a huge library.
Yes.
If I'm gonna live somewhere in the future, it's a huge library.
It
Like
is.
this might be it. I don't want a really fancy like palace garden with some birds. That's what Jasmine ends up. It's nice.
Yeah.
I want some books. Bring me books. All right, so this is hard because I do think that like okay, both of these are women that we watch them fight within their own environment. They fight to make their own changes. Like again, they're pushing themselves beyond their own circumstances, beyond what other people tell them they're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
They are actively seeking to change their own destinies and their own control. They both take active steps to save their prince at the end. They're both doing their own freaking thing here.
And they both also are trying to be forced into relationships that they don't want to be in
Yes.
because just the settings of the time periods that they're
Right.
placed in.
The way their stories fall out.
And then they're like, no, but this is who I want to be with.
I will define for
Yes.
myself exactly what my
Yes.
life is supposed to look like. This is crazy, crazy hard.
Mhm.
These are two of my favorite princesses. It's going to come down to, and I know that this is flawed logic, but it's going to come down to which would I rather have, a tiger or a library? And for me, it's a library. It's a library. Okay, I said it. It's a library. I'm going to pick Belle.
I'm the opposite.
I'm
want
gonna
a
go
tiger?
Jasmine.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna go Jasmine.
Fair enough, guys. Fair enough.
Having Genie
Yeah.
on your side is what's the tipping point. for
It is
me.
better than a talking teacup. I can say that a genie is better than a talking teacup.
Yes.
I can see that. All right, guys, Jasmine is going to advance and we leave my beautiful bubble behind. That's fair enough. All right, that's going to bring us back to our final one over here. We have Raya of Raya and the Last Dragon versus Tiana. This is like a...
Which, fun fact, I rewatched both these this week.
Okay, and I was going to say, I was sleeping on Raya. I had not watched Raya until this week. That was my
And
first
I
time.
have seen these playing in the background frequently.
She has a awareness of them.
Out of the corner of my eye, I hear children talking about them frequently, but I have never actually watched either of these.
Which, alright, so I didn't realize, like, I remember watching Raya and the Last Dragon,
Yes.
and I was like, alright, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
And then rewatching it, I was like, man, she actually is a badass.
Oh my goodness.
Like-
Raya.
The fact that as a young child, her father's training her to protect the orb
Thank you.
and or the heart of the dragon or whatever it was called.
Yes, exactly. So exactly, we're looking after that. So here, for both of them, we have life lessons being passed on to our
Yeah.
father in terms of what we should be valuing in life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's really important for us. Raya, it's all about, and it's not just the dragon orb, but it's also this idea of Kumandra.
Yeah.
That we're going to bring the people together, that what we need to do is bring people together.
Yeah.
Tiana's dad is the same way.
Yeah.
We cook and that's what it does. If you
Yeah.
make food, it brings people that you love together.
And then watching Tiana turn into a frog and go through
Yes.
the bayou and take on a pack of alligators.
Thank you!
Adaptation.
I think that there is
That's
To
serious
save
points
the prince.
to being a frog and taking on any sort of creature and coming out on top. That's amazing. Imagine what she could do in human form, guys.
Yeah.
Right?
That
As a
is-
frog, we can fight alligators.
I mean, I like me
That
some
is
gumbo, and
amazing.
apparently she can cook some amazing gumbo.
Also, I want to point out exactly food skills. That counts a lot for me. Okay, I'm going to give Tiana huge points for food skills. That's amazing. Now, is she a little bit misguided? Does she sometimes have a hard time figuring out the actual point of things? Yes. Do I think that Raya understands the meaning of what is going on in her story a little bit faster? Probably. There is something that I really, really liked about watching Raya be the first one at the end of that movie to give up that piece, to understand, cool, this is it. You just have faith in people. You just have to have faith. You have
Yeah.
to believe in the goodness of others. In terms of like a movie message, I left Ryan. I felt really good. I did like that a lot. But I'm pretty sure Tiana would punch somebody like in a back alley
Oh,
if they
yeah.
got scrappy, right?
No, she'd definitely
Yes.
throw down.
Right?
That's what's making this one tough. Because
And-
watching both these movies this week
Right?
it was tough because they're both very strong characters and they're fantastic.
We've got a crazy amount of will on each one of these two. Raya, once you take out the dragon magic, like what she's relying on, she does. She has a lot of swordplay. If I'm looking at general overall skills, we have business savvy, we have swamp knowledge, we have a willingness to fight, we've got a scrappiness. I'm gonna pick.
I'd be careful around the Cajuns.
I know, but I'm gonna pick Tiana. I like Tiana just because what we can do as a frog, absolutely extraordinary. What you can do as a person, unlimited.
I can see
I'm
that.
gonna go Tiana just based on that logic.
Oh, we love it. We love it. All right, guys. We love Raya. We love The Last Dragon. Tiana's the one that makes it. All
I
right.
voted on that one, so.
All right, that's going to flip us back to our old school.
Okay, now we're going into round 2.
Guys, this is where it
So
gets hard.
we've already made some strong arguments. So in the first round.
Yes. Now we
so
just got to really
we
pair it
should
up.
move a little faster now.
Right? We'll see what's up.
See. All right. So first matchup of round 2: Ariel versus Leia.
And it's got real easy, real quick for me.
Yeah, no, it's already decided in my head.
All
But
right, cool.
All right.
If
We're gonna
you, I was
discuss
going to
it.
say, if you want to make an argument, who do you got?
considering you only know one of them.
Because I was going to say, and I know that you and I are on the same page, so we don't even need to.
I'm gonna go with Leia just because
Oh,
she's light
perfect.
years ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, and I love Ariel.
I
and
love her.
Sweetness. She's plucky and she's fresh and she's got her little friends. But Leia is up there doing space diplomacy,
Yes.
guys.
She
Space diplomacy, and she has access to the Force.
Yes. I mean, I don't think
There's no
when
question.
these two came out on top, you knew this
Mhm.
matchup was gonna be a quick one.
Thank you.
Yes.
We have no question. Beautiful Leia advances tonight. We love Ariel. We
Leia-
appreciate her. She can
Leia advances to round 3.
Yeah, there's no idea. There's no question. All right, we're
Okay.
gonna come over here. That's gonna bring us to Elsa versus Moana. This is a fun pair because technically we each have powers.
Yeah, and they're both one's a demigod, so that
Okay,
makes it tougher.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw out a controversial take here.
Go for it.
If I'm gonna put these two up against each other, the woman that can turn water into ice
Yeah,
is
I was
stronger
just
than the
thinking
woman that can control
yes,
water. Yeah,
because
exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, your
if Moana
power's
can
now done.
control the water, but then it can get frozen by Elsa.
Right,
I
I
mean,
get it. I know
you're
that
done.
ice water freezes salt, but like still, my
Yeah.
girl here, she
Okay.
control. Thank you.
Yeah.
We love it. You got the heart. Keep it safe, but it's not for you. It's not for you. All right.
All right. So now we're back to the old school.
Yep.
The second matchup on that side is going to be Pocahontas and Jasmine.
See, now here's a hot take.
Oh, okay.
So
Do it.
now, if we're going sidekicks, helping now, Pocahontas is done.
Thank you.
But
Yes.
if we're going hand to hand now, Pocahontas has got this.
I think
Yeah.
you're right. I think you're
I
right.
think you're right.
Because I mean,
Because exactly, like if you
your
have tiger up
raccoon's
against
not gonna-
raccoon,
Yeah.
or your hummingbird, it's gone.
done.
Yeah.
Snatch it right out of the air.
Yeah.
But if I put them hand to hand in a fight, no question, no
No.
question.
Yeah,
Pocahontas is
Pocahontas
scrappy.
has
She's
it.
got it exactly.
She's
So,
lived off the land.
and
Yeah.
you know what? The raccoon might get a lucky blow in. He might go right for the eyes and take out Raja quicker than I think.
The
I'm-
raccoon could have rabies.
Rabid raccoon. Excellent point. Excellent point brought into it.
Just,
You know what?
Just throwing that out
For the
there.
babies alone, I'm going to give it to Pocahontas because there's all chances that the raccoon is rabid, and so that is one the fight.
Just-
I was
Fantastic.
gonna pick Pocahontas regardless, but the rabid raccoon helps out a lot.
All right, so that I know, right? That's perfect. That
I
brings us.
mean, just had to throw that one out there.
Thank you. Once you switch that, it's like, oh, okay, cool. And now I have a rabid tiger. Nobody wants a rabid tiger.
No.
All right,
Right,
so back to
guys.
new school.
Yeah, we have Mulan and Tiana.
I know Tiana's tough and scrappy, but
I'm gonna go with Mulan on this.
I don't think it's
matchup.
Trained to defeat the Huns,
Yeah,
guys.
she knows
Yeah.
how to use the sword.
Yeah, exactly. And this girl,
Yeah.
I mean, she gets a little squidgy when she has to see to fly. You know.
yeah, so we're
Yeah.
talking frog legs for dinner here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I do believe that Mulan is taking this
And
one with
Mulan's
really
taking
no
this one.
question. Exactly. I watched her take out an entire army with an avalanche. My girl here is made for warm climates. She's not
Yeah.
doing any
No.
of that. So yeah,
No.
exactly. I think
Yeah.
Mulan all the way. Mulan all the way.
Yeah.
All right, so now
All right, guys.
we're in the semifinals here.
Oh, we're getting
Oh,
close.
close.
All right,
Final
let's see.
four.
What's on your side? What do you got?
So we're going back to the old school. Princess Leia versus Pocahontas.
Princess Leia
If you
versus
asked
Pocahontas.
me years ago about do I ever see myself debating over
Princess Leia
Princess
versus
Leia versus
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Never would that
this
moment have occurred
matchup
to
would
you.
never occur to me at all.
It is an unusual. Okay, but I
It
want to
is.
point out the similarities between these ladies.
There
Like,
are.
We have incredible diplomacy skills.
Yeah.
We're working on trying to like forge multiple nations into one. We have an
Yeah.
understanding of what to do. We have a sense of like power within us. Like it's one of those things. So Leia has her
They
connection to
are
the-
both strong
Thank you.
leaders in their communities.
On their own.
On
They
their
don't need
own.
anybody help. Like
Yeah.
they don't need any help. They both find a man, but again, he's fairly superfluous. John Smith, kind of whatever. Han Solo, kind of whatever. They're helping out, but these ladies don't need them. They don't need
Just
either one.
because Han Solo is a scruffy looking nerf.
Scruffy
mean
looking
anything.
nerve. Exactly. I will say, John Smith looks scruffy.
Yeah.
Scruffy.
He was an Englishman.
And in terms of our little assistants, we have what? 2 little droids, 2 little beep bops, and I'm pretty sure the raccoon and the hummingbird could have taken out C-3PO stands no chance against
No.
the hummingbird.
No.
And I feel like the
Right.
raccoon and R2-D2 just would have been fast friends,
Raccoons-
just stealing things.
Raccoons are incredibly smart. So that raccoon
Right.
could like figure out opening up that power button.
What do you just nailed him like a trash can?
Just-
Just
yeah.
I honestly don't think that would happen though. R2's way too amazing. Because
You would-
George made it through all
he
these
would have
movies.
his little like
With his
buzzer up
little,
there.
like,
and
yeah.
be
Yeah,
done.
you just need like a smart raccoon to find that power button, and he's done.
I
You
know.
guys
With the
are
tricky like
underestimating the power of R2.
So I do like, and I was gonna say, for me, I am gonna give. I don't know exactly what it does, but if I have to pick between the two powers, I'm gonna use the Force before I use all the colors of the wind. If I need a power from the universe to come to me, I want it to be the
Oh,
Force.
absolutely.
I'm gonna go
So I
Pocahontas.
I think I'm
This one.
going Leia.
Yeah, I'm with Leia. So.
We're gonna
I know I'm
put
on
you
the
up here,
losing side on this
Pocahontas.
one, but I'd
She
rather
came
have
close,
the winds
though.
on my side.
I want the wind to lift me. I know, she's close, she's close. Alright, we're gonna do Leia on this
Leia,
one.
Leia's into the finals.
She makes it. Alright, and that brings us over here. We have Elsa and we have Mulan.
This one's tough.
Guys, this is a serious thing. Because Elsa, we have raw, untrained skill. We have ice powers, but we have no idea how to use them. We have a lot of, we're not sure exactly what we're doing all the time. Mulan, we are a honed warrior. We understand how to lead a nation. We understand what's going on. We also have guardians. We've
Yeah.
got Mushu. We've got my family looking after
Yeah.
me. You don't even know where you come from half the time. You don't know what's going on.
She does have an abominable snowman. So
Thank you. Thank you.
But-
Thank you.
Mulan did
Mhm.
survive an avalanche,
Exactly.
Yes.
We've seen that she's
She
impervious.
does have cold weather skills.
and I
Plus no
believe that
powers.
was also
Yes.
partially because of the horse. But
Probably. But still, exactly. So
Yes.
Elsa calls an avalanche, and then what does Mulan do? Pops up like a daisy.
Yeah.
Continues on her way.
I'm gonna have to say this is a close contest in this one, but I'm gonna say Mulan.
There's something about that plucky spirit. I think
Yeah.
she gets me too.
see, I got Elsa on this one all day, but I guess I lose this because we're going.
I understand. Technically,
Two-thirds
she
vote.
might be able to turn her into ice, but there's something about
But,
Mulan
yeah,
where I
I'm just
believe
gonna
in her
say
in a
Mulan.
fight,
Yeah.
one-on-one. This one, she gives up.
Yes.
Before
I
Mulan
think
does.
Mulan's
Mulan?
got the mental toughness.
Yes, there's nothing that
Yes.
stops her. All right, so that puts us in our final two. All right.
So who's
that's
coming out on top? 16 have entered.
Mulan and
One will
Leia.
exit.
Yeah, okay. Whew. So, both of us are going up against various empires.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Both of us are relying on.
They both have fighting skills with swords.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, Mulan's sword won't hold up against a lightsaber, but
Definitely is not.
But they both have sword skills.
But we have a lot of ingenuity. Exactly. We both have.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of creative
They
thinking on Mulan.
both are the only women surrounded by men.
Yes, exactly.
Doing
They're
these
holding down their
things.
entire strength.
Yeah.
And they are often the most powerful figure out of this group of men. They're like
They
the ones
are.
that are pulling everything together. So what we're saying is that it's most likely that they would team up. But
That's
in
not
this
the
circumstance.
situation.
they don't have
Okay.
that luxury right now. Because it's
So
one-on-one.
let's see. We're gonna put them in two scenarios and we're gonna see. One, we're just going hand-to-hand fight, okay? So I've got Mulan and I've got Leia. We don't have any gadgets, we don't have our backup, we don't have any of our creatures. We're just going at each other.
Mhm.
Who do we think wins that fight?
That one, I'm going with Mulan. It was
Right?
just hand to hand.
She's got the kung fu. I feel
Yeah.
like she has all of the different training from the army.
Yeah, but you guys are underestimating the power of the Force.
She's not trained in the Force. She doesn't have the same abilities that Luke. Luke would absolutely be holding you still. Leia is not trained in her ability. It's there, but she
I'm
doesn't know
just
how to
saying, if
harness
you go
it.
back to like the last 3 episodes, she does float through space to go back into the.
Oh, she
She
does.
does have-
She does. Okay, but Mulan's not blasting her into space. I don't need her to float to Mulan. I need her to fight Mulan.
I'm just saying she does have Force powers. Is all I'm saying. So
Okay,
I
so
wouldn't
let's
count
turn
Leia out.
this.
Yes.
So we've gotten like kind of the physical
Yes.
fighting
Right.
aspect
We've
going
done our head-to-head.
hand to hand. Who would go? So what if we look at, which we've already discussed, like handling of situations, diplomacy,
Mm-hmm.
being in environments that
I
are
put them in a ballroom
challenging.
instead. Who comes out on head?
Yes.
then it's Leia.
Then it's Leia.
Yeah,
It is Leia.
it is.
So in a fight, I think it might be a fight. I think it's Mulan. A ballroom, I think it's Leia.
Well, it depends on what Leia we're picking. Because
I know.
Who's
Young
also
Leia.
the more
if it's a New Hope
empathetic
where she's still young and
to the people that they're surrounded by and
Um,
their families to
but see,
create that
Leia has
whole better
sacrificed herself.
princess.
Leia has gone out of her way to try and change the workings of an entire galaxy. She has sacrificed herself and her people. At one
She
point, she's
also
willing to
lost her
sacrifice her
entire-
planet.
Yeah.
Exactly, to go,
Yeah.
cool, this is how it has to be.
Mulan,
Mulan.
she's
Gains honor. It's like prestige.
Yeah.
She potentially sacrifices her father's honor.
honor.
But even that doesn't work out because all she does is get rewarded for things. Leia gets punished for her decisions and makes them anyway. She continues to do what's right for the universe.
she's
Excellent factor, Amanda.
Yeah.
Excellent factor.
I mean, Mulan, she's doing it for her family, which in turn turns into the country.
Yes.
But that's not her ultimate reason.
Leia starts some
Leia's-
altruism.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. You've swayed me. My final decision, I vote Leia.
yeah.
I vote Leia also. And I've never seen a Star Wars movie.
Heartbreaking on its own scale. She will watch them all, I promise.
Amanda has broken Lauren's heart more than once.
I gotta keep giving it to her. It's fine. All right, what's your choice,
Alright.
Joe?
I'm going Leia.
All right.
Alright.
Guys.
As much as I like Mulan.
It is Leia. Leia is our Disney princess, the ultimate one, our final choice. She is our favorite. Yes,
I would say so.
guys.
Yeah,
Thank you,
and
House
I've
of
never
Mouse, for buying
even
Star
seen
Wars.
her movies.
And yet still she comes out as our ultimate princess. We love what everyone else does. They bring amazing things. Everybody has their strengths and their
Yes.
weaknesses. But when we go head to head, as we bring it all together, I think that that's it, guys. I
Yeah.
think she's the one.
Yeah, to encompass the all-around best
Right.
princess in all situations.
Right? She can do it
Yes.
all. She can show up for you wherever you need her to. Whether or not
Yes.
you're going somewhere fancy or somewhere scrappy, Leia's your girl. She's with you.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. I love that. All right, guys. So if you have a different opinion, if you think that it should have been someone else, let us know. Who would you have picked at each stage if there's somebody that
Yeah.
you think should have made it all the way through?
Give
Who
us
is it?
a reason why your pick would be different than ours.
Yes.
And give us ideas of other matchups,
Yeah.
Mhm.
such as sidekicks.
Yes, exactly. So as we're looking at this group, who do we have as sidekicks? And again, who else do you want to see? We've talked about some Marvel villains,
Yeah.
some superheroes. If there's a franchise that you want to see everybody go head to head, what is it?
Yeah,
Who do
let
you
us
want
know.
going up against each other?
There's so many franchises we could do this with. So
Right? Options for days. All right. So I am Lauren,
I'm Joe.
and this is our guest Amanda.
Thanks
Special
for having me.
Yes, we are so glad you guys joined us today, and enjoy the rest of your week. We'll talk to you guys again soon.